in the U.S. is that there is a level in which people actually will change their behavior based on the difference in the monetary difference, if it's that high. One of the things that we've seen in a utility near us and an OPower client is moving towards a peak time rebate. So instead of penalizing people for using power during peak times, they incentivize them to shift it to another degree. And so it's just this, it's either a penalty or it's an incentive. And so BG&E's gone to an incentive, and I think that's a good way to sort of operate.
But I just want to add one thing, maybe you could, before you do. That's what we're starting to do. We're getting the meter data now. We're going to start be able to analyze it and then use that to maybe create new rates, or let the regulators create new rates based on getting information about how consumption is done. So we're just starting. We've got to start somewhere, right? So it's an evolution.
And in the utility or the state that's allowed people to opt out of the smart meter, I think the opt-out rate has been very, very low. So you're talking maybe a handful of meters, a handful of houses. So it hasn't been a massive movement to get rid of the smart meter.
Thank you. So one last question.
Sure. Faisal Karmali from Quincy. We're an Ontario-based analytics company doing web and mobile comparables. We're trying to get a foothold in Ontario, and we'd love to hear from all of you in terms of the reticence or embracing by the LDC community, whether it's in the US or in Ontario, for this innovation, for getting that data back in the hands of consumers in a way that's palatable. We've got an Ontario perspective. I'd love to hear what that experience has been like in the US with Green Button and with the OPower's experience as well.
Well, obviously, there's been a big push for Green Button and this concept of putting the data in the hands of consumers that can then be empowered with it. And this also maybe addresses a previous question about